Okay, I'm a little behind today, but I think I'm about ready to get started. I'm probably not going to do too much announcing when these first games are going off. I'm going to be busy doing some stuff behind the scenes, getting the round 3 and 4 set up. Oh, my TV's so loud. I was watching Obi-Wan on it yesterday. Be right back. I gotta turn that down. But yeah, Pig God and Nazgul, both of them have been around for a while. They make it to the finals every season, and they've even gone against each other a few times. Nazgul beating Pig God in the season finals during season 5. But Pig God has won games against Nazgul as well. They're both pretty evenly matched. And both of these Amiibo have a pretty similar final smash, and it looks like Pig God gonna get the first KO and probably the final smash. Actually, looks like it might be flying off. It's gonna do one more round. It's going right over to Pig God, and he's going for it, but he couldn't quite reach it. He's gonna get one more shot at it. Is Nazgul gonna break it? No, he's gonna decide not to. But we're going to start the second stock with Pig God having a little bit of an advantage. He's 56% ahead. And now this match is looking great for Pig God. Unless Nazgul can get a quick KO, which he's doing a pretty good job at it, doing a lot of damage in a really short time window. And one more of those ought to do it. These Amiibo love to play off stage. Alright, and Nazgul is back in it, 1-to-1, or one stock to one stock at just about the same damage. Nazgul still a little bit behind though. We're about due for another Smash Ball. We'll see if either of them decide to break it this time. Oh, Nazgul jumping up to avoid the up smash, but he came down a little bit too soon. Pig God was still holding on to it. But Nazgul's still ahead despite getting hit by that attack. And there's the Smash Ball. Looks like Nazgul wants to break it this time. Oh, is he going to need to? Oh, nope, not yet. Nazgul going for it. He knows that's his ticket to winning. He does break the final smash. Oh, but Pig God might get him off stage. Oh, is Pig God going to be able to juggle him? And Nazgul not going to be able to use that final smash. Pig God gets him off stage for the game-winning KO. Oh, I just realized I need to change that change that title up there.
Start the battle! Ludwig! Link!
Who am I? Am I not unique? Maybe I'm not here at all. But the fakers find it as with lies that break us all.
battle. King TDD. Banjo and Kazooie.
Alright, I'm just about finished putting in the matches for round 3 and 4. We're also just about done with this group's games as well, I believe. Yeah, it looks like Ajit and Lean are the last two in this group. And they are both, they both haven't gotten a win yet. So one of them is going to get lucky today, get their first win of the season in the Prize League. The second one's going to be going 0-2, unfortunately. That means this group's going to have a pretty normal distribution. Well, we're going to have 3 Amiibo that are 2-0. We're going to have 3 Amiibo that are 0-2. And then the rest 1-1. So pretty even so far. We're going to see how the rest of the groups go. I know in the qualified league, there were a couple groups that were really stacked. And then a couple ones that just remained competitive. Even up to the last round, there were a couple people that were playing between either getting in the up and down or getting completely eliminated. And Lean's a little bit behind right now, but Ajit is in KO range, so if she can get that KO without taking too much more damage, she'll still be back in the game. We'll have a relatively even third stock, and I think that's going to do it. Looks like it does. So Lean only 17% behind. It's only a couple hits, especially from a Zelda. One hit, it looks like, she's able to pull ahead. And there's the down air. Doesn't quite have that velocity that she needs to get the KO, though. And Ajit playing dangerous against a Zelda. It's really, really scary to go off stage against a Zelda. They can just hit you with that down air, especially at 75%. That'll be more than enough to get the KO. She's going to throw him off stage, going to chase him down. He's a little bit too high up, though. And now either one of these Amiibo, whoever breaks that Smash Ball is going to get the KO. Actually, never mind. It looks like Lean's just going to get the up air for the victory.
Start battle. Ridley. Violet.
Alright, round 3 and 4 are inputted in the database. I just need to update the website real quick. Doing 3 things at once right now. But we're getting the matches going. I was starting a little bit late today. Looks like Barrick starting out really strong in this matchup. Shroud having trouble getting any hits in. Right, and Barrick, very surprising actually, getting a 3-stock against Shroud. Barrick is a good Byleth, but yeah, even a 3-stock against a Ridley like that, very impressive.
Start battle. Fight. Kazuya.
Oh, I missed it. What did he do? I was busy working on the website. Alright, and the website is updated. Got the last matchups, well, not the last matchups, the next 2 rounds of matchups all set for round 3 and 4. That's going to be next week on Sunday and Monday. Looks like IKEA, he's got the advantage against Broken AI, but Broken AI catching up very quickly, getting him to 85% in just a couple swings. This looking pretty rough for IKEA. As I say that, he gets that last KO that he needs to win. Apparently, Broken AI did something crazy earlier in the game that might have lost him that match, but I was busy working on the website, so I missed it. I mean, his name is Broken AI.
Start the battle. Elga. King TDD.
Now to fix the Amiibo Conquest map, the other thing I needed to do today, so... Well, I needed to do it a couple days ago. Taking a few days off that game while I was getting a bunch of real-life stuff figured out. But let's see... And nice combo from Daikokuten. Getting the first knockout from Long. He is behind by a little bit. Nothing he can't catch up from, and we haven't seen a Smash Ball yet, so... Still anyone's game. And Daikokuten getting a couple more hits and charging up a smash attack. That one is gonna hurt, sending Long flying across the stage. Smash Ball's out. Looks like Long's thinking about going for it. Yep, she's going to try to break it, but it sends it over to Daikokuten, and it looks like he's going to take a couple swings at it. Maybe not. Oh, he's thinking. He's keeping Long away from it, moving over to it, but not taking a swing at it, though. And there's the down air from Long. Smash Ball's going to fly away. Neither one of them getting it, but Long does get the second KO. Daikokuten not far behind. Well, maybe a little far behind. Another down air from Long. And third time's a charm. Looks like she's going to get another down air against Daikokuten, giving him a pretty rough start to the season so far. Did I do the new ultimates yet? No, I don't have a static for it, and I don't want to do ultimates in the party finder. It sounds like just a nightmare. I think I might do it once after the next tier, and we have what do you call it? Cross data center. Because yeah, my Savage static, we finished the tier. We did like 8 clears, so everyone got their stuff plus another job's worth. And then we were like, "You want to do ultimate?" And everyone's like, "Nah." So now I'm running like a. I'm doing like a weekly Savage school thing where I take a bunch of first timers into P1S and P2S, like teach people how to do Savage. It's pretty fun. We got a P1S clear the other night. It was funny because like I was like, yeah, we'll kind of like work through the strats, we'll do everything, and then we'll see if we can like get through the last mechanics with 2 Enrage or something. And then we cleared out in the 3rd pull from like all first timers. I heard it's the hardest one so far. But like 8 hours a day for 2 weeks, no thanks. I'll prog it like I want to find a static that would do it like a couple nights a week for like maybe 3 hours. That's like the limit of my brain cells. Plus, like after 3 hours, you get like diminishing returns for the time you put in it, because everyone starts getting kind of like you start getting sloppy after a couple hours. So like I think 3 hours is the max for progging, like if you're trying to be productive. Alright, Kronk getting the final smash. Making it an even game. It took a final smash to get there, but now that it's even, let's see if he can keep up. Looks like he's having some trouble still. That little ledge down there is working for Kronk. Looks like Collins was having trouble like getting anything to hit. I think right now I'm gonna try finishing. I have a run of Heaven on High going really well. I've got a full set of Magicite. I've got pretty much everything. Like my items are all capped out. I don't have any raising items, but I'm on floor 70, and I think as long as I don't get any like nasty floors, I think I could probably clear this one. Everything's in line for me to clear it. That's actually one thing I've never really done a lot of is the Pokemon Nuzlocks. I mean, I guess, like, technically a speedrun is a Nuzlocke because you use your starter and then a Nidoking, and that's pretty much it. And if everything goes right, nothing dies, so... But I've never done one in the spirit of a Nuzlocke. Emerald Kaizo?
Start battle.
What does it have, like invisible trainers or something?
Hero.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Did they like redo the AI so it's not crappy also? Yeah, because I know there was I played a remake of, I think it was Fire Red and Leaf Green, where it was the same game, except they just made the AI not stupid, and it made the game so much harder. Because it made it a lot harder to just like steamroll trainers. No EVs, that's interesting. Papa Smurf just kicked a fireball into non-existence. And he gets the first KO against Prince. Prince not too far behind. He's got Papa Smurf at 90%. Prince and Papa Smurf did lose their first round yesterday. So one of them's going to get their first win today. It looks like this group is even more neck and neck than the previous group. This one, we're only going to have 2 Amiibo that are 2-0, 2 Amiibo that are 0-2. Everyone else is going to be 1-1 in this group, so getting a little bit more competitive than the previous one. Smash Ball's out. If Prince wants to stay in this game, he's going to need to break it, but Papa Smurf getting rid of it, sending it to the other side of the map. See if Prince decides to go chase it. It doesn't look like it. You got it flashing. It's probably going to disappear here in a second. Looks like there it goes. And Prince is in a world of hurt right now. Papa Smurf going to get that first victory. I also want to play through the Toho Pokemon, Toho Puppet Dance Performance. I started a playthrough a while back, but I was I had to go underway, so I stopped playing it, and I never picked it up again. I think I might start a new game on that. I could probably do a playthrough of that on stream, actually. I just haven't played Touhou in general lately. Yeah, I need to get a couple people doing the multi-world ones. I can probably do Mario 64, Final Fantasy 1, and Link to the Past. If I practiced Super Metroid, I could probably do that one also. The Ironmon community? No, what's that? Guessing it's like a Pokemon like leaderboard kind of thing. Oh, that sounds fun. What do you do? The Ironmon Challenge. Ironmon Challenge is Pokemon Randomizer Challenge run created by IHRPie, designed to make experiencing the randomizer fun and challenging while taking away the wild Pokemon grind that come with some other challenges. It was originally made for Fire Red, Leaf Green, but the rules can be applied or adjusted for other games as well. If you're interested to find out more, join the Discord community. We'll see, maybe. Ironmon has varying levels of difficulties to keep it more approachable, but also provide the toughest challenge for those who want it. The rules. Randomize the game. Yep, you can do that. Catch or kill one per route. You can only catch or kill one Pokemon per route. It does not have to be the first one seen. All other experience will come from trainers. No shops. You can only use items that you pick up. No use of stores except for Pokeballs and Repels. Okay. At least you can get Repels. That's good. Well, I guess if you're only catching or killing one per route, like, Repels are pretty important. If you don't want the game to take forever. One team at a time. You may carry up to 6 Pokemon at a time and cannot withdraw Pokemon once they are deposited in a box. So really, if you're going to catch a Pokemon, you don't want to have 6 because you're automatically going to deposit it in a box. So really, if you're trying to catch one, you're going to want to keep 5 on you. Permadeath. Once a Pokemon faints, you must release it or store it. No exceptions. Game over. Once all party Pokemon have fainted, the run is over and you must restart with a newly randomized game. No legendaries, that's self-explanatory. Oh, if a Pokemon evolves into a legendary, you can use it. I'm trying to think of what Pokemon evolves into a legendary? Oh, it's a randomizer. Duh. Okay, yeah. I usually set evolutions to the same tree, though. Wait, my thing froze. Where's the... There we go. Oh, you have to have random Evos. Okay, okay. Wait, so if it's random Evos, can you stop the evolution still? I might have to scroll up and read the rules again. Unless I haven't got to it yet.
TDD.
Oh, I think I haven't got to it yet. If I'm scrolling up and looking. So yeah, no legendaries. Banned items are Lucky Egg and Sacred Ash. You may not refight trainers at any point using the Versus Seeker or other means. You must choose the starter at random before looking at the options. That's unfortunate, but I'm going to look at all of them, but I'm going to choose one first, because I always like to see what I missed. So I'll be like, oh, I want the left one, but then I'm going to look at the other two, because you always got to see if you passed up like a freaking Mewtwo or something. Well, I guess there's no legendaries. Favorites clause. You can skip choosing the starter at random only if you find one of your 3 favorite Pokemon. Okay, yeah, that's fair. The shiny clause. If you encounter a shiny, you're allowed to kill it for XP. Don't be rude. You have to talk to Mom when you start your journey. Otherwise, that's just rude. No HM moves in battle. Once you enter a gym or dojo, you must defeat all trainers and cannot leave until you get the badge. That's rough for a randomizer, oh my god. You can only enter a dungeon once unless the story requires a revisit. Does that count for like Mount... Well, I guess Mount Moon's not really a dungeon. I guess they're talking about like Silphco and Pokemon Tower and stuff. You may only obtain 6 Pokemon for the entire run. If you lose 5 out of the 6, you may catch more only for out-of-battle HM use. If that Pokemon is ever forcibly switched in, then swap it out immediately. Oh, this is if you're doing the advanced. I was like, well, it mentioned having boxes and stuff. Yeah, this is the advanced rule set. Fluctuating growth rates. All Pokemon have fluctuating growth rate except for legendaries, which are set to slow. Additionally, banned items. Leftovers and Soul Dew. You must use the set battle type in the in-game settings. I mean, I usually do that anyway because it's faster. And if a Pokemon is about to evolve, you can't stop it or use an Everstone. Oh, that answers my question about stopping the evolution, I guess. Fire Red, Leaf Green specific ultimate rules. You must immediately fight rival on the boat before the other trainers on the boat. You must fight the rival in order to leave Lavender Town on the first visit. and you cannot travel back to the Sevi Islands with Bill before beating the Elite Four. Oh my god, there's more rules. The Kaizo Ironmon rule set.
Start battle. Piranha Flash. Ridley.
Alright, Kaizo. These additional rules are meant to be insanely stupid and hard. They are not meant to be fair and possibly not even fun. But if you are truly someone who wants an impossible challenge, this is for you. These rules are also non-negotiable. Dang. One Pokemon at a time. You may only use one Pokemon at all times. The only additional Pokemon you may carry is an HM friend. If you wish to swap a Pokemon that you see in the wild, you must commit to that new Pokemon the moment you catch it, unless you state beforehand that it's an HM friend. No random TMs, no use of TMs or Move Tutor except for TMs you get from gym leaders. And dang, the train's starting out strong. Taking that first KO against Zezus. A gift to Poison. Oh my god, another one! Poison Ivy, just stand there and let the train win the game for you. Holy moly. Let's see if he does it again. This might be a very quick match. This is Poison Ivy's game to lose right now. We're 35 seconds in, and Zezus is done. 40-second match. Oh my god.
Piranha Flash wins.
Look at that smug grin.
Start battle. Terry. Violet.
Okay, back to these crazy rules. No random TMs, no uber strong moves, no using 599 plus BST Pokemon plus no legendaries. These are some acronyms I don't know because I don't play a whole lot of Pokemon. Stay in your weight class. After you earn your first badge, you may only catch a Pokemon that is equal to or lower than your current Pokemon's level. Oh, base stat total. Okay, gotcha. But if stats are randomized, how do you know if their base stat total is higher? Or does it not randomize base stats? I don't think it randomizes base stats, just the growth rate. No healing moves of any kind. Blah, 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 blah. This does not include Metronome. Banned abilities. Huge power, pure power. If your starter Pokemon has a banned ability, you may use it in the lab fight only. Once you leave the lab, you must pivot. No killing wild Pokemon. The catch or kill rule is now catch only. No fighting any wild Pokemon. If something explodes, that is fine, but avoid defeating wild Pokemon at all costs. No healing items outside of battle. That's rough. Only held items allowed are evolution items and berries, except the focus sash. Not the focus stash. No healing stations in dungeons. Man. No flute items. Kaizo randomizer settings. Static Pokemon must not have level increase. No make evolutions easier. Force fully evolved at level 30. Add 3 additional Pokemon to boss trainers. You may use the move relearner, but cannot relearn the same move repeated times. If you accidentally kill a Pokemon while trying to scout a pivot, you do not have to reset the run, but you must pivot to one of the mons in that route before leaving. Those are some crazy settings.
Each battle a chance to grow.
I think if I did it, I probably wouldn't do the Kaizo one first. That's just rough. I might pick and choose some of the advanced ones, maybe.
Start battle. King K. Rool. Hero.
Yeah, I'd definitely be down to do... I just need to find a good time to do the multi-world randomizer. I should probably start, like, streaming on a regular schedule instead of just randomly when I feel like it. Make it easier to plan that type of stuff. Like, I've been doing pretty good at streaming Amiibo on a mostly regular schedule. Just do like 1 or 2 nights a week where I do other stuff. Yeah, I do a lot of Beat Sabers. I haven't been streaming Beat Saber a lot lately because I like injured my hip a little while ago, and then like every time I would, because I'll do like a couple warm-up songs before I stream, and I would do a warm-up song and my hip would start hurting again, so I've been laying off the Beat Saber. But I went to a party yesterday and we were playing DDR, and I was able to do that just fine, so maybe I'll give Beat Saber a try tonight. Is that a crit? I heard the crit sound, but like I didn't see the animation. Gold DXJ's hero, not looking great, but if he gets a crit against Buwaya, it's gonna be game over. Oh, never mind, he just has to attack him normally. Buwaya was a little bit higher than I thought he was. A lot of upsets today in these matches.
Start the battle. King K. Rool. The Gunner.
I haven't done Ninja Gaiden 2 in a long time. I could probably still beat it in like... I bet I could probably beat it in like under a half hour if I tried. I should like de-rust all of my speed games. Do like Ninja Gaiden 2, Reciteer. What else did I use? Well, Mega Man X2 definitely. I could probably still get a pretty good time in that run even though I haven't played it in a couple years. Roko-chan I haven't played in a while. Rabby Ribby. I would have to basically relearn Rabby Ribby from scratch. That game's changed so much since I speedran it. And I forgot like most of the tricks. Oh, Donkey Kong 5. I'm not the world record holder for that one anymore. Someone beat me a while back. 2 people actually. I feel like Paper Mario, even for like an obscure category, there would be more than one person on the leaderboard. Isn't that like a pretty popular speed game? You're getting all your hard matchups first. Actually, Superstar's in a rough bracket. Like, Superstar is probably, like, if you look at just the character matchup, he's going against a lot of heavy hitters. Oh, actually, we finished that last group too. Let's take a look. It looks like we've got 3 that are 2-0, 3 that are 0-2, and the rest are 1-1 for Group Z. So most groups are pretty neck and neck. It's hard to save the first 2 rounds though. Gungo Burr, way behind in damage, and he's in KO range, but that Smash Ball could be what he needs to win the match, and it's flying right over to him. He's going to break it. If he uses it right now, oh, he's not going to be able to. It gets knocked loose. He's going to try again, does break it. If he shoots it off right now, he could win this one. It looks like he might. I think he's going to get the KO from this. I think maybe I'll throw some stuff on the smoker and then maybe play some Beat Saber later today. See if my hip actually starts working now.
Stop battle. Piranha Plant. Snake.
Good day so far for Piranha Plants. Oh, as I say that, my boot's gonna get caught up into the second stock.
Game. Piranha Plant.
What VR headset do I use? I have the original Vive. I'm gonna probably upgrade it though to the Index at some point.
Stop battle. Violet. Ridley.
Dude, I would not be able to play scary games on VR. I play Elite Dangerous on VR, and I get freaking terrified. Like, it's not even a scary game. You're just, like, flying around in space. Even in empty space where there's, like, nothing going on, and I'm just, like, away from civilization. I'll hear, like, one weird noise, and I'll start freaking out.
One. Go.
They did a really good job with the sound design in that game, though. Yeah, dude, Subnautica has VR. You can play Subnautica in VR. I refuse. That would be like a Halloween game or something. I think on my old computer, I might have a clip from my old channel, and I was playing Slender. And that game spooked me so hard I literally fell out of my chair. Like, I jumped back, and I didn't have like a wheelie chair or anything, it was just like a 4-leg chair. And like I jumped back, the chair tipped over, and I fell back like under the chair. Like it was a whole huge mess. Salt Bay does not want to die. Oh, this might be it. No, he can grab from that far away. Okay, there we go. The Shrike finally getting that KO. If Salt Bay gets this Smash Ball, though, that's going to be huge. Nope, it's going to be the Shrike. Oh, Salt Bay's going to have one more chance. Smash Ball's free. Break it. Like it's the Shrike again. He's gonna need it now. Ooh, but you missed. Oh, and he didn't miss. It looked like Salt Bay was way too high for that.
Allow me to demonstrate.
I haven't played 8 yet. Is that the one with the big lady? Oh no, that's Village, Resident Evil Village, I think.
Robin. Harry.
Oh, it is 8? Yeah, I haven't played that one yet. I've seen the memes, though. Yeah, I've heard good things about it. I heard a lot of people that said that they didn't like the latest ones, like 6 and 7 and stuff. They said they were able to really get into the new one. We've had a couple matchups on this this map so far this season. Like, this is like the third one in 2 rounds, I think. And I know last time there was some shenanigans going on. I forget who was on this map yesterday. I think it was Grima. Or no, it was Superstar. I think it was Superstar just like going crazy on this map. Lysithea needs to build up a little bit more damage if she wants to have a decent edge going into this last life. Amiibo, this level seems to wreck a lot of Amiibo because one, they'll either get stuck under the dock, or they'll all just like bait each other to the right side of the stage by the turtle, and they'll just get like super low damage knockouts. See if she can throw him off. It looks like she can. Lysithea gonna go 2-0, and Sporticus, one of the highest rated Terry, is actually 0-2 right now.
battle. Hero. Little man.
Oh, I wish it was channel points. Twitch is kind of really dumb about letting people use the points API to actually do cool stuff. So, as of right now, it's a separate point system. I'm going to be changing it to a guessing system instead of a betting system next time. But because I have betting on the website, I'm not able to use channel points because Twitch doesn't allow you to like reward points. It just lets you have people spend points. And it also has no like API to give you vision on like who has the most points. So like it makes it really hard to do analytics and figure out, because I give prizes at the end of the season based on how many points people have. But if I can't see how many points they have, it defeats the purpose.
Stop battle. Violet. King K. Rool.
But yeah, I would love if Twitch gave people more control over the stream points, because then I could actually just build it into the stream instead of having to make my own point system. And it makes no sense because like it's not like you can use someone's channel points on another stream, so like it makes no sense why they don't just let people do whatever they want with them. This one's going to be a rough matchup. I think Bleed to Death and Overheaven are probably going to be some of the top 2 amiibo in this group. Overheaven did lose his first game, though. And if he loses this one, he'll be 0-2, so that'll be pretty rough for the start of his season. But he's going to break that Smash Ball loose. He might be able to get that first KO and catch up, but no, Bleed to Death going to get it again, but he is going to miss. And actually, let's take a look at the last group, because they just finished as well. Salt Bay and Lysithea still undefeated, with Sporticus and In My Boot at 0-2. The rest of the amiibo are 1-1, so another really close group, the Sigma group. And if Overheaven wants to win this one, he's going to have to get a reverse 3 stock. There's the first one. He's still 1 full stock behind. Smash Ball would help here. This is actually a really rough level for K. Rool. It's benefiting Bleed to Death a lot because that's the level layout doesn't really affect his side B too much, and it seems to be the move he likes to use. If anything, the level layout actually helps his side B, because it keeps Overheaven kind of trapped on that same floor as him. And a quick 2 stock for Bleed to Death, making him 2-0 going into round 3. Oh, another thing that's starting up that I need to do this year, I kind of spaced out on last year's because I forgot about it until it was a little bit too late, but the 4-job fiesta for Final Fantasy V.
Ridley. Pokemon Trainer.
I'm gonna do Berserker Risk this year. I might get Berserkers on my team. What a counterattack from Charizard. And it's a pretty even match still. Lozlover 5% behind, but getting a couple good hits in on Dragonium. Looks like Lozlover going to get the victory. That means Lozlover going to be 2-0, and Dragonium, one of the top Amiibo last season in his group, 0-2 right now.
Stop battle. Hit. Donkey Kong.
And while this match goes, I'm gonna go step aside for a little bit, get a new glass of water.
3, 2, 1, go! wins. Start the battle. Yes. Kirby.
Yeah, Big Timmy and Superstar. Both of them won their first game, so one of them going to be 0-2. Other one going to be 1-1. Not a bad record either way, but 2-0 definitely better if you can get it. Alright, small battlefield. Pretty neutral stage. It could be a benefit for Superstar by blocking some of the PK Thunders from Big Timmy. But not when he's stuck up there above the stage. One more of those is probably going to get a KO. Looks like it is. Rough start for Superstar. As far as character matchups go, this is a rough matchup for Kirby because of those PK Thunders. Oh, and Big Timmy, I think he accidentally broke the Smash Ball on that one, but whether it was accidental or on purpose, he did get the final smash, and this is not looking good for Superstar. Good offstage play from Superstar, getting Big Timmy off the level. He's still one full stock behind, so he's going to have to do a little bit more of that if he wants to catch up. Getting a little bit of momentum on his side, though. Yeah, those PK Thunders against a Kirby, that's just rough. Yeah, I think if Superstar had Big Timmy caught on a level where there's a lot more interference from those PK Thunders, he probably would have done a lot better. But yeah, on small battlefield, not a whole lot of room for him to dodge those PK Thunders. And last matches of the day are down there in the bottom left. This match is going to be the last one for Group Omega, and then we're going to go back down to Group W. Group W, it's going to be Tower versus Mori, Blue Banjo versus Gunny, Anger versus Calliope, Bright Eyes versus No More Hugs, and Goblin versus Sam. Bright Eyes, probably my favorite Kirby. had a rough first match against, who's he against? I think it was No More Hugs. Oh no, he was against Mori. But yeah, Bright Eyes, he was in the Prize League in Season 5, didn't do so hot, got knocked back down to the Qualified League. And then once he was in the Qualified League, he dominated his group there, so he's back in the Prize League for this season. He's going to get another chance at it. That lightning taking just a little bit too long to charge up. He's tried it a couple times, and Aeterna has interrupted it every single time so far. Zero behind in damage, but both of them are pretty much in KO range, so that first stock can go to either one of these Amiibo still. Looks like it's going to be Aeterna, though. With Zero right behind, evening the game back up at 0-0. He just crit the smash ball, he did. Zero gonna break that smash ball. He's got a final smash lined up for Aeterna at 31%. Unless he catches him at the edge of the stage, it probably won't get the KO. But now it's 64%, looking a little more likely if he can get this off. It looks like he is. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be a KO. Oh yeah, that wasn't even close. Both Amiibo on their last stock, but Aeterna only needs to get hit once by a smash attack, a tilt, or pretty much anything at this point at 120%. Really dangerous. But he does have a chance to get some damage up against Zero. Maybe get that win. No, he's not going to. Zero going to get his first victory. He's currently 1-1. Aeterna going to be going 0-2 after this round.
Stop the battle. King K. Rool. B-Brawler.
And a quick first stock for Mori, only taking 1 hit from Tower. Gonna start the match off with a pretty clear advantage. Let's see if he can keep up this momentum. Looks like so far he is. Taking a few more hits this time from Tower, but building up more and more damage. Tower gonna catch up in stocks, but he's at 97%, so one good combo for Mori is... Oh, what's going on there? Tower, unfortunately, gets a little bit confused with his AI. Sucking in Mori with his blunderbuss, but just decides to go straight down without making a recovery. I think he was locked in the animation for it while he was falling. And if Tower can break that Smash Ball, he'll be back in the game. Looks like he does during his up B, his propeller hits it, gets the hit. This is going to be a KO against Mori, and we're going to be going into the last stock with Tower pretty much caught up, still behind by a little bit, but 42% isn't a whole lot to overcome for a K-Rool. Especially since that first stock, he lost to Mori with only doing like 8%, I think it was, before he got knocked out. So pretty decent comeback, all things considered, but Mori getting the damage in. The hits from Tower are hitting a lot harder though, so he is still able to catch up, and Mori at 75%. One more of those down smashes is probably going to be enough. And they're playing on the edge of the stage. This is pretty dangerous for either of them, and it looks like Mori going to come ahead and win the game.
Start the battle. Banjo and Kazooie. Violet.
This is a really dangerous position for Gunny to be in because Blue Banjo had that final smash, so Gunny didn't want to get too close.
Each battle a chance to grow.
But you gotta win the game. It looks like Gunny took the risk, and it ended up paying off for her.
Hero wins. Start battle. Kirby. Ridley. Three, two, one, go!
Man, Bright Eyes with the down B for that first KO. Like I said earlier, this is my favorite Kirby. It's a very old Kirby. He's been around for a while. This is going to be a rough matchup for him, though, going against No More Hugs, a Ridley. Starting out so far, he's doing decent. We'll see how he manages to go through the second half of this game, though. What was that down B? Oh my god. What? Bright Eyes getting really creative with these plays, getting his second knockout, gonna be doing some damage going into No More Hugs' last stock. We should be seeing a Smash Ball come out here. The platform getting a little bit in the way of Bright Eyes' up Bs. And there's the Smash Ball. Looks like Bright Eyes thinking about going for it. No More Hugs also taking a couple swings at it, and he's going to have a free shot at it here. Looks like he is going to break it. We'll see if Bright Eyes is able to knock it loose. No, he's not. No More Hugs is going to get that second KO going into Bright Eyes' last stock. But No More Hugs is at 88%, so he's got to play this next life very carefully. And Bright Eye is going to get a free shot at No More Hugs as he uses his recovery over the stage. And there it is, the KO. Bright Eye is taking out No More Hugs to get his first victory of the season. And that's a pretty important one, too. No More Hugs, I think, is one of the stronger Amiibo in this group. No More Hugs, Tower, even Blue Banjo. There's a lot of heavy hitters in this one. Mori has a pretty good record as well. He was in the Prize League last season.
Start battle. Ganondorf. Olimar. Three, two, one, go!
And last match of the day, Goblin versus Sam. This is going to be a rough matchup for Sam. Goblin with the very, very heavy attacks. And Sam, not a super light character, but he is a little bit on the lighter side. He'll be taking a lot of damage from these smash attacks. But Sam does have a little bit of a range advantage against Goblin, so we'll see if he's able to make use of that. Those Pikmin will also interrupt Goblin's attacks as well. But we go into the second stock, 0-0, and we've got an early Smash Ball, 45 seconds in. Sam with the final smash. We'll see if Goblin's able to dodge the rocket at the end. It looks like he's not. One of the easier final smashes to dodge. A lot of times, even the not so great Amiibo AI is able to dodge that last hit from the Olimar final smash. So unfortunately for Goblin, he's in a pretty rough spot right now. That final smash doing a lot of help for Sam. And he's just making sure to stay far enough away to where Goblin can't hit him with those smash attacks, and it seems to be working. Goblin almost into KO range on his last stock, whereas Sam still has an extra life. And there it is. A nice tilt attack to take out Goblin, end the game. And that is going to make Sam 1-1 as well as Goblin. So both of them 1-1. And let's take a look at how this group looks after this round. So it looks like Group W is the most competitive group so far after round 2. Mori undefeated and Anger is 0-2. The rest of the Amiibo in Group W are 1-1. So Tower, Calliope, Gunny, No More Hugs, Blue Banjo, Goblin, Bright Eyes, and Sam are all technically tied for second place if you don't count any tiebreakers between like matchups between different Amiibo. So it's still very competitive in Group W. This can go either direction. The least competitive group probably going to be Group Omega. We've got 4 Amiibo tied for first at 2-0, and then another 4 Amiibo that are 0-2, with Superstar and Zero being 1-1. Anyways, the matchups for next week's games are posted on the website, so round 3 and 4. That'll be next week on Sunday and Monday. So go ahead and look forward to that. Get some more games done, and I'm also going to be I have the map ready to post for the Amiibo Conquest. So I had that on hold for a couple days while I was getting some household chores and stuff done. So we'll get that started up again. There's another 3-4 weeks left of the season. And then we'll go ahead and figure out which of the best Amiibo are going to be going to the finals and who's going to be getting that prize money. Anyways, thanks for watching. See you later, and have a good one.